What's up, you guys? It's Riley here with Learn With Me, and this time we're going to go around my garden to do a quick garden update. Not as detailed as the last one, but just kind of do a quick one, but also to kind of show you guys some new things that I've discovered in my garden. So let's get to it. So again, just kind of showing you guys just some different things that are in my garden. We got some spearmint, peppermint, ginkgo tree, got some propagation that I'm trying to get going. Got a ton of ants, so I think I'm going to use some diatomaceous earth to try to deal with that. But if you guys have any other suggestions regarding that, please let me know. Check out my raspberry bush. Look at that. It's starting to develop one. See, got variegated oregano, sage, and these hyssop. Pretty sure these are 4 o'clocks right here that are starting to come up. Elderberry bush right here. Ooh, let's back up. There we go. Got some bean plants right there starting to come up. Of course, got my purple sweet potatoes that are doing lovely here. This is going to be some type of cucumber squash, something like that combo. So we'll see how that turns out. I want to say they're it's either loofah or cantaloupe. Of course, that's just like an endless possibility. Of course, it's another thorn. I think it's a Himalayan blackberry bush from my last one. Of course, just not getting too detailed into it. Got my, I think that's an orange sweet potato. You can tell that their leaves are a bit different. Found that here's another surprise. I accidentally threw a peanut plant, well, like some old peanuts that I got from either a baseball game or someone went to a baseball game and gave them to me, and I threw it in my compost, and several weeks later I noticed this thing coming up, and I took a picture with my plant identifier app, and it said it was a peanut plant, but the real confirmation was pulling it out the ground and seeing it kind of turn into, well, not turn into, but like kind of coming out of a peanut shell, which I thought they seasoned, so I thought it wouldn't be viable for it to do that, but what do I know? Of course, we got some sorrel right there, also some fennel that I'm trying to get going. Got a couple different plants here that I'm trying to go. I know that's a sweet potato back there. Can't remember what that is. That's some apple mint, some more apple mint. Some more sorrel going right there. Got some rosemary cuttings. You see another melon type. Don't know, but we'll keep growing and see what happens. Got my sedums right here as well. And back over here, we got my not swamp, but my sunflower that I have going up. That's doing pretty well. Looks like I got a tomato plant that's kind of starting off right there as well. Also have my other blackberry bush that I moved over here. Also, as you guys can see, I'm moving stuff around to try to get the best of it. And I want to say these are cantaloupes as well, or they're loofahs, one of the two. But if you guys can definitely tell from these starter leaves, let me know. I also got, this different groups of stuff over here growing. Got some, these are Maypop passion flower cuttings that I was able to pull out the ground, and I'm trying to get to go or grow some more. There's pineapples over here. Let's see what else we got over here. Got another elderberry bush, and let's see, got some more passion flower vines that I'm trying to do. Worst case scenario, I don't have to worry about these necessarily taking on more of my garden and taking up more space. If anything, I can sell these or give these to people, so that's awesome. I think I have some sorrel down there in the center. Of course, like I said before, these are some cuttings from my blackberry bush because I want them to be more bushy than they do tall, so that I can get more of an output from it. This over here, I believe, is the pumpkin plant. I want to say that's what I want to say, but I'll know more in the winter. They got my ginger over here as well, and I got my chives. All right. Now let's move over to the back. Before we go to the back, just wanted to show you guys my my blackberry bush and how it's looking. Look at that, they're starting to ripen. Isn't that awesome? It's looking good, man. Look at all these. Of course, it's my purple bearded iris. That bloom is spent. I think I got some more bean plants right there. I think that's another 4 o'clock just popping up. Gotta love 4 o'clocks, man. Got my lavender right here as well. Look at those blooms. Stay tuned for another compost update soon, because this thing's getting pretty gnarly. A volunteer tomato plant over here, and my sage is, did I replant it over there? It's doing well. Also got a blackberry plant over here that I have growing. It's doing pretty well. So I got so many blackberry plants, you guys. Can you tell if I love blackberries? Of course, I've got my rose bush, well, a rose bush right here. Just got a couple ensembles. Some more yarrow right here, just kind of growing up. There's some more passion fruit. This is where my passion fruit patch is essentially. And this is another elderberry bush. I'm letting it grow, like kind of used as a support for the passion fruit. And if it dies, it dies. I have, as you can see, I have a couple of those plants. So got my rose bush over here. It's looking pretty awesome. You know, more passion fruit, passion flower, maypop. And of course, you know, there's my asparagus tree right here. As we come to the end, got the pear tree coming in. Look at these, got the pears coming in nicely. Look at all those. All right, and lastly, but not least, I gotta tell you guys, this is just a follow-up from what happened last time. I just kind of was curious where I was getting all these plants in my yard for, and I kept trying to regrow it or move it, and they kept dying, and I was like, how do they keep coming up? But here's the great reveal. All right, check this out, you guys. I have a mulberry tree growing in the corner of my property, and I just have never noticed this. Like, seriously, like, seriously, check this out. They actually have mulberries here. And that's what's been happening, you guys. Isn't that nuts to get a mulberry tree in the corner of my yard? Like, I've always wanted to try them, and berries taste good. I've tried them a couple times in the past year, and just to see that one just being in the corner of my lot, it's just so awesome. So appreciate you guys tuning in for this rather short display, but you know, I just had to share it with you guys. If you guys have any other questions, or if you guys want me to do anything else, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon. Feel free to check out all my other social media channels if you have any requests. I'm still trying to make my way through all your comments, but I appreciate each and every one of you for your patience with me. And if you guys have anything that you would like me to do or you want to see in the future, please let me know. Continue to have an awesome rest of your week.